briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. A.J. Burnett will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Here's the 1-1. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. McCutchen is there and Crawford is gone, opening up the ball game. Time for a look at our scouting report, as here's what we've come to expect from the 38-year-old right-hander. Justin Turner will dig in here. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Line hard to center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll round it and try for third. Yasiel Puig will stand in now for the first time, coming off nothing short of a dynamic performance last in the dirt and block behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning, you've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. He hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Big pitch here, 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Andre Ethier will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here comes a 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Marte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Howie Kendrick is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. Get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Starling Marte will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
The next pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Well, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now the 3-1 pitch. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Goes right behind him at second and into center field. And the runner's coming home. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that 4-4 throw. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that'll get down out there near the wall. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And McCutchen is into third base with a triple.
Both outfielders took a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third, he'll do it easy.
In now, John Kang. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Jordy Mercer get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. They might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Francisco Cervelli will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Yasmani Grandal leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And Rollins goes after one here and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds, it's 3-1. Gregory Polanco will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And now a pitch on the way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
A.J. Burnett stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Starling Marte will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 1. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.